Leela accidentally knocked over a jar of honey. Somehow, the honey congealed into Fry's shape on the sofa.
Is that you? I don't need a sponge!
Why am I sticky and naked? Did I miss something fun?
Professor Hubert scanned it and found that Fry had once fallen into a swarm of bees, which had stored his DNA in the form of brainwaves, and when the bodily fluid he had left on the sofa came into contact with the honey, he had miraculously come back to life. This bizarre rebirth defied science and logic, but Leela didn't care. She was content just to see Fry. At that moment, Fry urged her urgently to wake up.
Wake up? Oh no, no, it can't be!
It turned out that everything had been a dream. Leela couldn't tell reality from the dream and was on the verge of a mental breakdown, so she flew a spaceship alone to find Fry's coffin. When she opened it, there was no Fry inside, only an eerie portal. Leela was trapped in an endless dream, surrounded by chaos and absurdity everywhere. She tore apart the noisy walls, picked up the honey, and drinking 3 more sips would make her fall asleep forever. She only wanted to return to the dream with Fry, but as she was about to take the 3rd sip, Fry's voice came from the photo frame. Leela was completely dazed. This dream felt too real. She tried desperately to wake herself up, and in the end, she could only hug Fry's photo frame and burst into tears. Meanwhile, Leela, who had been in a coma for 2 weeks, finally woke up. It turned out that after Fry was stung by the bees, he had recovered after a spleen transplant, and the venom had instead injected itself into her body. This neurotoxin had kept her dreaming, and in the dream, Fry had been urging her to wake up all the time. Everyone rushed over when they heard the news, finally letting out a sigh of relief. It turned out that during these 2 weeks, Fry had never left her, and had been whispering softly in her ear to wake up.
I thought maybe if you heard a familiar voice, it might help keep your mind together. But who knows if it really got through.
It got through, Fry. It got through.